the house, no time to spare.
See if this bypasses the need for an editor.
No, yes. I think you're also the editor, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunately, my editing skills when it comes to podcasts is kind of slow. So I need this AI nonsense to get it done for me.
Oh, so the next time I'm coming by your house, I'm going to hear you say, Jarvis, can you please edit this?
I wish. You know, the thing is, I have an Alexa down for this, right? It's stupid. It doesn't understand what I'm saying half the time. And I'm like, I'm enunciating this perfectly, Alexa. The other thing about Alexa is I set a notification that if I say night, night, it's supposed to turn off the lights.
Lights.
But it's 50-50. Sometimes I say night, night, and it turns off the light. And sometimes Alexa says night, night, sleep tight. I'm like, dumbass Alexa, I'm not actually telling you night, night.
Let us show you some love, man.
Anyway, this is Popcorn Rants. I'm here with BK.
What's up?
Yeah, we're testing out. So this thing looks great. You know, it's me and BK, and if it sucks, it's the AI. All right. And we're talking about movies, and we're trying to talk about movies.
Yeah, movies. Have you watched
What have you seen?
well, in the theater? The last.
What's the latest thing that you've seen?
Okay, if I was in the cinema, the last thing I watched, which was in Australia, by the way, was Deadpool.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
It was really nice. And you know what's funny?
What's funny?
Before we get into that, they've got this thing on the weekends where it's like family-friendly day, where the cinema will be filled with kids and they've got like a little playground on the ground and the cinema actually shows the movie.
Okay.
But that happens in a Deadpool versus Wolverine movie.
Right.
Like, are they censoring the...
Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure that is PG-13. You're right. So I guess, you know, we said that Malaysians really don't care and we tak kisah and, you know, yes, Australians also the same. Huh?
Betul juga.
Australians also the same. 2 times 5 lah, we say Australia.
That's correct.
So yeah, Deadpool was versus Wolverine. I watched it. My take on it is that it's good movie, but it's very random.
No, okay.
It's like tangent off into this, tangent off into that. Why? Because there's a Ryan Reynolds joke there. We're going this way because Ryan Reynolds thinks this particular thing is going to be funny. He's got a line.
Correct.
You know? So I feel like it's a Ryan Reynolds movie, Ryan Reynolds everyone. You know what I mean? That's what I
felt like the whole movie was his business plan.
Right.
He came up with it. He was like, let's see, who are all these niche superheroes that people used to like when they were in their teens back in the day? And he found them. Some of them said yes, some of them said no.
Right. Who said no?
I don't know the details.
Okay,
but
right.
You're just running on socials. You get to hear some stuff. You don't know whether it's verified. Yeah, it's just...
The most hilarious one was Channing Tatum.
Yeah, correct.
Because nobody knew Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit until they watched this movie. And they're like, why is Channing Tatum Gambit? And you go back and Wikipedia it.
Right.
Like, oh, there was supposed to be a Gambit movie that didn't happen. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I was very confused why Channing Tatum was Gambit.
I think it's an energy that's coming from all the industries.
Yeah.
Even music.
Right.
You know why? Linkin Park, when they revived themselves, they like brought back this energy of like old school Chester.
Meteora, Hybrid Theory. Yeah.
Everyone's going down that memory lane because they realize that millennials are getting older.
Yeah.
And they need to feed them a bit too.
Yes, it's true. And this is the thing, right? I did not know that nu metal was a sort of like a looked down on genre by the other rockheads.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I don't know why. But I've been watching like some videos on YouTube and that's what they've been saying, right? So, I mean, like Linkin Park are the best nu metal band.
Yep.
Right? So, like people hating on that genre. And so I think now nu metal is making a little bit of a comeback for kids.
Correct.
Right? So I think, you know, like music is a bit cyclical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't get that full-on acoustic versus digital anymore.
Right.
Like even in today's music, you get to hear the finish. It has a bit more of a, okay, this was done in a very high equipment.
Right. Yeah. Like you've heard Heavy is the Crown, right?
Yeah.
So she's got a 17 second scream in that song.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess this is like if you listen to Hybrid Theory, Meteora, sure, there's a lot of screaming.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the midnight. Not like then you've got like Bleed It Out.
Right.
You've got that other one on Transformers.
What I've Done.
What I've Done. Correct. Yes. Then it went to 1,000 Suns, and then like 1,000 Suns is strange already.
Yeah, but there's one song I don't think you caught on.
Okay.
Which is I've Given Up. Have you heard that?
I've Given Up.
He's actually performed the live version of that.
I think. Oh, really? So he screams
towards the end. Yeah.
Well, he screams for quite.
Yeah, maybe later we can just.
Is it 1,000 Suns?
I can't remember which exact album.
I think it was 1,000 Suns. After that, it was like Hunting Party.
Oh yeah,
and then
that was one of the underrated ones.
Yeah, and then there was the one where it was not like rock at all. It was more like electronica.
Yeah.
Is it One More Night? I want to say One More
I
Night.
think that was like a very, like, I'm Mike Shinoda and I want to turn this into Fort Minor again.
Right, right. You know, he should have just continued Fort Minor.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he thought that genre was also trying to like slowly slip out of.
Or maybe because he was trending so high on the hip hop charts, but you know, a lot of maybe hip hoppers don't give him his props. I don't
They're
know.
like, yo, oh, Mike Shinoda, he's in the rap list.
Right, right. He's the best new metal rapper
Mm.
well, in terms of that genre. Yeah.
Okay, while you search for that video,
Okay.
I just want to give a product placement.
Okay.
This episode was brought into you
But you can't see the logo, bro. You gotta lift it up and show it.
All right, so this episode was brought to you by Starbucks.
Yeah. So I just want to say that before I got these cups before the boycott started. So, and I haven't really gone back since. So, wow. So maybe once or twice here and there. But no, you know what I realized about this?
Yeah.
I realized that actually I don't like fancy coffee.
Okay.
Like whether whatever fancy coffee they got now, like Zeus or Coffee Bean,
Yeah.
right? Like the only thing I like from there is the cakes.
Okay.
Like if I were to go there, I order like a cake.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You're not no. I didn't say that.
Right.
Maybe your palate of coffee isn't as much as you thought you like it or appreciate it.
No, I just can't. No, it's true. I'm not really much of a coffee guy, but I do like the Java chip or the mocha or whatever, right? I do have some like chocolate drinks or whatever, right? But the problem is that like when I went there, I kind of enjoyed like a dessert. I guess it's like an ice cream almost, right? The ice blended stuff. But after like, okay, when I this is how much I like Starbucks basically, right?
Right.
If there's no opposition in my mind why I shouldn't go to Starbucks, I'll just go to Starbucks.
Okay. Right.
But now it's sort of like I do want to boycott. Yeah, I'm like, okay, we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to pay expensive coffee, whatever.
If you ever see a built guy wearing a Linkin Park t-shirt with a helmet on, walking into a Starbucks.
It's like the start of a really good joke, bro. This guy walked into a Starbucks. So yeah, okay. So you've seen Deadpool Wolverine. We spent about 10 seconds talking about it.
And then, we were supposed to take a break and get back into finding Linkin Park's Given Up, I think.
Oh, Given Up. Oh yeah, sorry. Look it up. See, this is how much we get diverted. We get diverted in our diversion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We haven't met each other in a while. So sometimes when we're at this, we just like to catch up on life too.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I gotta change the speaker output. Hold on. Should be this one. Yep. Oh yeah. Honestly, I haven't really listened. Oh, it has an echo on it. Okay. And it's gonna be distracting. You know what? I've seen this.
Okay.
I have actually seen.
All right. So towards the end of it, you'll know that there's a long scream.
Yeah.
I think even the video wants to give up an echo.
Yeah, no, I gotta turn off the speaker here because then it's like looping my audio for some reason.
Right.
You can see it's a very professional production that I'm running right now. I'm gonna give my sound guy an earful.
Go on. I know that guy.
Man. Okay. Have you seen Alien Romulus?
What's that?
Okay, so the answer is no.
Alien
Romulus, Alien Xenomorph and all of that. You know the Alien franchise.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Alien versus Predator.
Alien versus Predator. Okay. Yes.
I know he's probably judging me so hard. He's like, out of all the Alien movies there were, you only remember that crossover.
It's because it's one of like the worst movies from that franchise, right? But this is the reason. Is because I am a geriatric millennial. He is a full-blown borderline millennial about to become Gen Z, you know? So
wow.
So that's why he doesn't know those movies. Okay. We have an age gap.
Tell me more about this Alien movie.
Okay. Did you watch the 1979 Alien movie?
Was that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. Okay, see the confusion. That would be Predator. That Arnold Schwarzenegger is Predator.
Okay,
right.
Wait, just to get this right, Alien is the one where the alien comes out of the tummy and goes.
Correct.
Okay, that was the first movie, right? And that just left an impression, and then all the other movies came along after that, right?
Yes. So did you see the original, the science? 79?
That's the only one I watched. Which is that the first one?
Yes.
Okay, yes. But
all of them have chest busters. So where were they? Were they just on the ship?
They were on the ship.
Okay, yeah, that would be the first.
Okay,
one. Yeah. So the second one is Alien.
Okay, right.
So that one came out in 1986, I
Mm.
think. I want to say 86. I'm not sure. But yeah, that one was also like good. So there's a huge debate in the community, which is the better alien movie. Some say it's one, some say it's Alien, some say it's Aliens, right?
Right.
Like for me personally, I like Aliens. For some reason, I seem to like a lot of James Cameron movies.
Yeah.
So first one was done by Ridley Scott, and the second one is by James Cameron. I feel like he knocked it out of the park on the second one, man. You should watch the second one. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like the first. First one is like isolation horror. Second one
Right.
is more like action horror kind of thing.
Okay. I'll go
Uh,
home and I'll see where I can find it.
yeah, it's good. It's good. And like they follow like uh James Cameron follows like a particular kind of formula. You'll see that it's very similar. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes.
But yeah, this while there's a debate on one and two, number three, everybody agrees is this one, Romulus.
Romulus. Okay. What about Romulus?
Romulus is like a mixture of Alien one and two.
Did you like it?
I did like it. Yes, I liked it a lot actually.
Okay.
So like beginning of the movie was started like Aliens one, where it was more like isolation horror, and then towards the end it became like an action movie.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Was the CGI good?
yeah, I mean,
Oh, it's time.
no, no. Oh, this new one is new.
Oh, it's new.
Romulus
Oh,
just came out
okay.
like this year. So
Look, I didn't even know that.
there you go.
Okay, because
I mean,
I mean, I can see why you relate more to it, right?
right? Yes,
Yes.
exactly. If you're a fan of the franchise, you watch this. This is something else that's one interesting, right? So aliens, I mean the alien xenomorph, that's what they're called, by the way. In their universe, Predator is not canon.
Okay.
But in the Predator universe, aliens are canon.
Ah,
Yeah, weird, right?
yeah. So technically, in one world, the other one doesn't exist, and the
Yes.
other one is way more powerful. Where it says, "I want to exist in yours now."
Yes, yes. I mean, aliens was just so much more popular than Predator, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah. Oh, which one are you like a real fan of? Like both franchises in terms of its movies.
Yeah, I would say just aliens simply because they have a lot more variety,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Like Predator, did you see Prey?
Yeah. I did. No, I did not watch Prey. Prey came out like in
Two,
six.
2 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago, yeah. That was the new Predator movie. It was pretty decent. That's maybe like the second best Predator movie.
Okay.
So Predator has a lot less options, I
Mm.
guess. A lot of this Predator stuff is very cheesy. So yeah.
I like the idea of Predator. I just felt like I was too much of a kid to watch it back in the day. I
Oh,
feel my brothers watched it, so we'd never actually go to the cinema and watch it unless they were to watch it by themselves, and then there would be like an age restriction because it's
right.
somewhat violence in our
Right.
perspectives.
Right.
I couldn't watch it back in the cinema,
Okay.
and then they'll show it back at home with like half the stuff like proper censored or
Right.
PG.
Right.
Just then, and then an advertisement comes up.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Yeah. But this is for those of you who are watching who are confused.
Yeah.
PK is talking about actual TV,
Yeah, like TV.
but you can't choose what you watch.
Yeah, we grew up in that era.
Like
Except,
fucking Kazak, right?
yeah, that's the best time to go wash your hands,
Oh yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we worked in like production stuff, right? So you know how long it will take an advertisement block to be like each one 30 seconds, maybe like for 2 minutes. Now you realize it. Then when as a kid, you'd be like, I wonder how long this
Oh
advertisement.
yeah.
You come back, you've missed out like the first 20 seconds of the next
Oh
spot.
yeah. And the other thing that I guess is that people will never know what it's like to watch TV at a specific time. Like that's such a strange like
Schedule.
there's a word that you can give Gen Z, right? Which they will have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And that word is channel surfing.
Just,
The concept of channel surfing is just
yeah, actually, it's a beautiful journey. though.
yeah, right? You just don't know what you're watching. It's like video roulette, right?
That's true. Or it could be like you in this slide going down and the rooms on the left and right are different colors. And then you just choose like, this seems nice. Let's go
Yeah.
to the next room. Okay, let's stay here longer.
You're watching a horror movie and suddenly like, okay, this part is boring. Oh no, I'm watching football.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, what's happening in Azerbaijan? Like the news, right? So
Correct.
you're getting a bunch of stuff all in one.
Yeah.
You know, like I gotta be honest, like recently, because I got kids and stuff. The genres of movies I seem to be watching have also changed.
Mm.
Like it involves a lot of princesses now. So
Well, what's the recent movie that you're referring this to?
and so the recent one I watched was Brave.
Brave.
The
Curly hair.
the girl with the red hair. Have you seen it?
Yeah. I mean, like ages ago. I have not rewatched it. I should
Right.
probably now. Now
Yeah,
that you mentioned it.
it's interesting. It's I googled it. It's the first Pixar
Mm.
Disney princess.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I just like the Scottish accent.
Yeah. And she's got bow and arrow skills.
Yeah. Can you do a Scottish accent, BK?
No, I can't. I don't think I can to say
Yeah,
perfectly.
right.
Can
Yeah.
you?
No, I know you can. Do you remember the dwarven archer from Dota?
The dwarven
Not the dwarven
archer.
archer, dwarven sniper.
Ah,
From Dota.
yes, yes.
So what does he say when you click on him?
I
Where's the drink? Yes.
yeah,
You
yeah,
remember, right?
yeah.
I can't shoot straight until I've had a pint. There's my drink in my belly.
Oh my god.
And then what else did he say?
Uh,
I shot the sheriff and the deputy and your way dog as well.
you do such a good, do such a good, really good impression of that, though. This is, by the way, if you're wondering where, if you're a Dota player right now and you're like, who is this character? Who's this person talking about from Warcraft? This was back in the day when
Right.
Blizzard was still making
Dota
Warcraft.
1.
Correct.
You youngins.
Correct. The original name, the
Right.
Cardinal Sharpeye or something, and then I think they brought forward that name to Dota
Ice
as well.
Frog, right? The guy
Yeah.
who made the maps.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's he in the new Dota? Dota 2.
He's still known as the sniper.
Still known as Dwarven Sniper.
Yeah, no. So they like the difference between Dota 1 and Dota 2 is last time you used to see their name and then underneath you would see their type.
Right.
Now they've gotten rid of either the type or the name and they just have one-on-one because when Blizzard sold the rights of Dota to Valve, they couldn't sell all the proper rights because World of Warcraft still exists. And there are some characters from World of Warcraft which was used in the original Warcraft game by Blizzard.
Right.
So they had to like change, like there was this like Wind Ranger who used to be the original name and then they had to switch it to Wind Runner now. And stuff like that.
Okay.
And then they had Skeleton King, and they can't have that anymore. So they changed him to Wraith King because some of those rights were still owned by the World of Warcraft.
Right. But I think the Wraith King exists in Dota as well, the original one.
Yeah, but the original one, when his name was Skeleton King, it was a character.
I think there's a Skeleton King and there's a Wraith King. Wraith King is the guy with the red, with the green fire, right? In the original Dota.
Can't remember this. Yeah, Wraith King. This just shows how old we are, man.
Yeah. And plus, I think there's very few people who could carry on that conversation.
Yeah. And I also like the fact that when Blizzard, I know. When Blizzard made these games, okay, you have to remember that it was a very simple game, but they took the details. You used to left click on a character and they'll just have a full conversation.
Yeah, that's the one I just did. Right? Yeah.
So then can you even like drag one of the worker classes of the characters, like the peons or onto the ox to ask to build something, and then when they do something and they start building, they also start sounding funny.
Oh yeah.
See, this Red King's only on Dota 2. I don't remember him in Dota 1 though.
Zug. That's what
Zug.
Back to work. Yes. What else is he? She said something like
stop poking me.
Stop poking me. Why didn't you lead an army instead of touching?
Don't you have anything else better to do?
Oh, that was kind of nice.
I really like the Rasta clan. The trolls.
Oh yeah.
They all have like a nice Jamaican finish, like the way they speak. It's just
what she want me go? What she want me do?
Be the player.
Oh yeah.
Banga.
Oh, you know that in StarCraft, right? That the dropship says, in the pipe 555. Do you remember? Did you play StarCraft?
My brother did. I remember watching him playing it
a long time ago. Okay, never mind.
You're literally making me walk down memory lane. I'm imagining my brother playing it and me sitting by the side. Oh, okay, cool game.
So okay, when you click on the characters and they say all that stuff, right? Yeah. So in the dropship for StarCraft, when you click on it, she says in the pipe 555. Roger that something like right, and all of that is actually taken from Aliens. So when you watch Aliens, they have a dropship in it, and that's where that line comes from. I do not know. So we're running back to our original.
Yeah.
Bring it back sometimes.
Yeah. Have you ever heard this? Okay, now let's do this first. Let's find out
your conversation. I'll try and find it because all the rating is showing for Dota 2, but I'm very sure there is.
You should put Wraith King Dota 1. Yeah, that will just try to help you. There we go. Is the other one, but that's Skeleton King.
Oh, right.
Look, they said only 80s kids remember. Dude, I'm not even an 80s kid, and I remember that. Why would they put it as an 80s?
Aren't you? You're not 89. Oh, you're 92. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, so
just that out my age.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Still available, ladies. Still, I don't know. I don't know actually. It's been a while since I met him.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, man. While you still look for the Wraith
But
King.
yeah, no, I mean,
Okay.
you're right. He looked like a skeleton in this one.
Yeah, that is Skeleton King. That's the
Right,
original
right, right.
Skeleton King.
Okay, okay.
And he'll run around with like this sword. He's basically like this pirate
Okay,
sword
okay.
guy. Yeah, no, did you know that in movies, well,
Mm,
I think at least till the late 90s or the early 2000s,
mm.
there was the famous yell that they used in every movie
Oh, yeah, yeah, I heard about that.
that
Yeah, they keep reusing it.
keep reusing it, right?
Yeah,
It's like when somebody gets like thrown off a cliff and then they go that with that one sound.
yeah, yeah.
That sound was also used in StarCraft, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
when the I think the human race, one of them either dies as a character, and then
Oh,
you
right,
hear them.
right.
It's called it's something yell. I can't remember. It
Yes,
sounds
yes. I
Dubai.
know what you're talking about. I've heard of it before. For some reason, I don't know why they want to reuse that
I
audio.
don't know.
It's become like a trope.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's almost like an inside joke with a
It's
lot of
like
movie makers. Like
yeah,
if you use that sound bite.
it's like
Strange.
imagine them sitting in the cinema and when they hear it, they go.
Right, right. Yeah, probably all the film nerds like will be doing that.
Yeah.
You know, the sound they just made. And then like normal people would be like, "Some of the film guy," right? So okay,
Hmm, what's that?
so I've actually, I've watched some other movies besides that. I can't quite remember what it is now, but I think that. Oh, you know what? I can check it. I can check it out here. Never
Okay,
mind. Tell me
check it
what
out.
else? What else you been? TV shows? What else have you been watching?
TV shows. So while I was in Australia, which for some weird reason they don't show it here in Malaysia, I
Mm,
switched to their server, and I
okay,
was from where I was living in my sister's place.
right.
So I was watching the series called The Rookie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, the Nathan Fillion, right?
Yeah, that dude. So I managed to finish like the first 2 seasons of it.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I
Yeah, no,
kind of
I've seen. I watched. I was watching up to season 4. I think.
oh okay yeah. And then when I came back here, it just doesn't show here, so I couldn't
Right.
continue from season 2 onwards.
Okay. What did you think of the Rookie?
The Rookie was nice. I like the concept.
It's interesting. Do you think it's a bit corny?
It's corny. It's so corny, but you just want to watch and you're like, oh, okay, I want to see what's the next corny moment
I
that's gonna
guess
come.
so. Like, so my problem with the Rookie, right, is that I'm a fan of Nathan Fillion,
Yeah.
right? I don't really care about all the other characters.
Yeah, they just needed to add some flavor. La.
Yeah,
It can't be just a Nathan Fillion movie.
I know. I
That's
think it could be, but Nathan Fillion's not interested.
yeah.
He's too rich and too famous. He'll just be doing TV.
Yeah.
He needs to get his cameo in
Deadpool.
Deadpool. He was also
That's
in.
like last dude, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
That's Nathan Fillion. Yeah, and he was also he's going to be Green Lantern. Guy Gardner.
Oh,
In
okay.
the next DC movie. I'm not sure which one it is.
Right.
So yeah, he's busy. He's got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
What Arsenal team supporters always say whenever we
Oh.
get out of the Champions League.
Hey, we haven't
Yeah.
got it yet. Yeah. Now new format. Okay,
New
don't play.
format.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so confused when I was like, "What is
Yeah.
this?"
Yeah, it looks like
Right.
like a superhero league of football
Yeah.
teams.
So then I looked through it and I'm like, "Okay, this is interesting." But it's true, right? Like the group stages, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
And then it comes out and then it becomes interesting in the knockouts, right?
Correct.
So now every game is interesting.
Yeah. But I think the players are gonna be so tired by the end of the season.
Yeah, they got it. They
So
couldn't get their Super League.
Yeah.
So this
But
is
they just
like
teaching
the
everybody
next
like
best thing lah. Just
Mhm.
something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this works. And you know what, right? So this is an Arsenal fan, sort of like
oh
like
no.
superstitious theory.
Okay.
Superstitious theory, right? So when they had this new, because you know that we have won the version before this, which is the Cup Winners' Cup, I think. Arsenal won the Cup Winners' Cup.
Wait, the cup winners is what?
So
The
it was the Champions League
Okay,
before
before
the
92, I think.
before the
Yeah.
Champions
Yeah.
League.
But the
So we won that. I think, yeah, I can't remember. Early 90s guy, I think. Let's see. And yeah, 93, 94. Arsenal won.
Okay.
Arsenal won this Cup.
So
Winners' Cup.
basically just before the Champions League was like inaugurated.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
is before, like, you can see all the teams here, are all sort of like top teams, lah, right? So we won this before there was Champions League, right? And then we never won anything. We got the one final, and then now they're changing the format. So, dude, maybe this is it, right?
Could be it. But
This is it.
then are we also labeled as the team that never won the old school Champions League then?
It's okay lah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but
I mean, you're looking at Premier League.
okay.
Liverpool has got one
Yeah.
Premier League.
We've got like none in the last 20 years.
No, but we have some. We've got like about three, I think, right?
In
Three or
total.
four. In total,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Hey, but no, Liverpool also got a few Premier Leagues.
Not Premier League.
Okay. You
They
sure?
won before that. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, before it was named the Premier League?
Yes, before it was named the Premier League.
So they've never won it in the mid 2000s at all.
The last time they won it was in '89, I believe. So
What? I'm mind blown. Why do I have a feeling that they just never won it before?
Premier League.
Oh, it's just, you mean like before it was labeled as Premier League in 92, kan?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so they won the old version of
They won the old
the
version.
one they won a few times, I think, because they used to like gloat about it against Manchester United.
Yeah, so it's a Premier League. So here. So like Liverpool all dominant in the 80s. Right? Then it changed to 92 Premier League, and there's no Liverpool here. All the way until
the last that
this one. So
season.
they've got one.
Okay, so
One Premier League.
good job, Arsenal. Well done.
So we've got, not that we're bragging, we have three left.
Yeah. I
Right.
remember
Got three.
it was the JVC era, the O2 era, and I think the Sega era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, my point is that let's say, for example, we never won the all format champions. So what?
Yeah.
We won three Premier Leagues.
Oh.
Things change, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Where's their golden trophy? Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and this is another thing, right? When did Meteor, with the last modern rock album, a new metal album dropped by Linkin Park? When did Meteora come out?
I would say 2003.
Correct.
Yeah.
10 points for BK. What happened in the Premier League in 2003, 2004?
Oh.
History repeats itself, gang. Just saying.
This is very nice to hear.
Mr. Superstitious coming up with all kinds of predictions.
You should be like that turtle, man. The turtle that they use to choose who's going to win the World Cup.
You know what? I'm pretty good at predicting that.
Really?
Yeah. Because again, you know why? History repeats itself.
Okay.
So the last World Cup was, what year was it? It was 22, right?
22.
22. Okay. Let's look. I'll show you. History repeats itself in 20 years. Okay. World Cup final 2002. So it was a South American team versus a European team. South American team won.
Oh.
Okay.
And then
World
2002.
2022, right? World Cup final. Let's look it up. So again, the same thing, right?
Okay.
A European team versus a South American team won. Now, blow your mind that in between these two, there have been no South American teams that have won the World Cup. All the teams in between are from Europe.
So here's your third theory.
There you go.
22.
So yeah, that's how you predict the World Cup finals. It repeats. And it depends also. This is another thing that repeated, right? The last time it was held in Asia, 2022 was held in Asia.
The one with Seoul in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So there was an Asian team that got to the semifinal, and it was a breakout team.
Okay.
Do you remember in 2002 who it was?
Japan or Korea? Korea. Okay.
Right. Korea got in.
Right.
The host country also, one of the host countries, and they got into the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
In 2022 was Morocco. And it's held in the Middle East, and they're from the Middle East. And they also overperformed.
Wait,
right?
Why does this feel like it's a dream I can't wake up from?
You're right. History repeats itself. Football, at least, I can tell you, right? So we'll see, if we do something that nobody else has done this season, then you can see. So my theory, right? Of course, I had it wrong. You know what I mean? Under the crystal ball. My theory is we're gonna do something that's never been done. Is that maybe we might win the first format Champions League.
That would set another history. You know why? We Arsenals, right? I don't know if that's even a thing. But anyway.
Yeah, we call us that all the time.
I know, right?
That's what we call us.
All right. Anyway. We are the team that always sets records.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Unbeaten streak on that Premier League win.
Right.
And then we also had like a successive back-to-back like Champions League qualifications for never winning it ever.
Right.
Last one left.
What?
Yeah.
You know what's another statistic I think we got?
Yeah.
Highest points and not winning a league or something like that. Right?
Correct. And it was done during times when
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Oh yeah.
Highest point when the guy goes to
You're
you.
right.
I didn't Disney. It wasn't it? I actually thought it was. Then I remembered it was Liverpool, and then it became a this. Oh, no, anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, interrupted you. And then you were saying,
It's okay. Now only I just got
okay, so yeah, it repeats itself.
okay.
Goals, what happened?
I'm looking up at these signs, man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And
Wait, what
like
else happened in 2003?
2008, war in Middle East.
It's beating.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Do you have like a list of this somewhere? Like you write before you sleep. Oh, wait, suddenly I remembered. It's
right.
2024.
Yes,
And then it was 2003. What happened? And then you play like some bingo with it.
yes. Not only that, I mean, like write shit down.
I never write.
I don't write it now.
You type it down or you just
Yeah, voice note or type it down or whatever. Right? Yeah.
feels weird when you want to take a pen and write something.
No, it's kind of like, where do I even find a pencil? Like, a pen? I don't know where all the pens and pencils in my house are. So yeah, TV shows are The Rookie good. I definitely like it. And do you recognize any of the other actors?
From the Rookie. No.
So the Asian girl,
Yeah.
she was in a sci-fi before that called it's not Farscape. It is damn. And really, she was in a sci-fi before that. So that's the only time I knew about her. I think she was Miss Canada or something like that.
She was Miss Canada?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Miss Universe Canada. I don't know.
I has to spend some time Googling.
Yeah, you know what? I spent much time obsessing. You know, I'll go down freaking rabbit holes, man. Like, who is this person?
Why have I seen her somewhere
Ah.
before? We're familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I felt with the chief. The chief, like, wait, is this going to be a spoiler if I say it?
I don't even know what you're talking about yet, man. The chief in the
Chief from the first series, in the
Chief
first
in-
episode.
What's
No,
the
first,
name?
first season, yeah.
Right.
You know that lady, the boss, who's the police station head.
Well, I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway,
I had the same like thought with her when I saw her
Okay.
and I started Googling about her.
who is she?
She's acted in other series and movies. I don't know her name. but
Right,
She's
right.
she's really like one of those people you're like, I've seen you somewhere else before.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, there are lots of people like that, right? It just that kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's the worst way. It's sort of like you thought this actor was another actor. And oh yeah, I know he was from that movie. And actually it's not. Like, you know what bugs me? Dakota Johnson and Ashley Johnson. I thought they were the same person, right? And it doesn't help that their last names are the same.
Yeah.
So when I found out what their last names were, I was like, oh, yes, this is. No wonder they look alike. And then I looked it up and they're not.
Wait, they're not just
They're just two girls
who have
who have the same
lips
last name, both
and-
in Hollywood, and they kind of look the same. Hold on.
Dakota Johnson's the one who's married to the front man of Coldplay, right? From
I have
Mystic
no
League.
idea.
Yeah.
Isn't it Gwyneth Paltrow? No.
No,
Is
they,
that she?
they broke up.
Okay. This is how in the loop I am. Yeah. Okay. At least it wasn't PPD. Right. Mr. Baby Oil.
Oh,
There's all kinds of jokes about it. They're calling the diddler and stuff. Okay. Anyway, now don't sidetrack. Okay.
Yes.
Johnson. This is Ashley Johnson. She was in The Last of Us. This is Dakota Johnson. So this okay. So this one they don't really completely look alike. But let me try and see if I can find one. Ashley Johnson.
Dakota Johnson side. Let's see the comparator is the blonde hair. Yeah, maybe a bit. Okay, see, but Dakota Johnson's got higher cheekbone.
Yeah, but they kind of have this similar
Really?
about it. I thought they had the same name. I was like,
Are they related? No.
are they the same person? You know, and then I found, oh, they're not. There's another guy who looks like he was in Spider-Man. He was the guy who punches stuff in the first Spider-Man, Home and Away. Homecoming.
The guy who punches stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. No. Okay. We can look this up. Spider-Man, Homecoming, cast. Let's see. Wow, he's not even in like the main
Yeah,
cast.
that's what I'm like trying to figure out who you're talking about.
There's no, not this guy.
Should put punching guy and see what comes up.
Tom, he looks like Tom Worthington. Yes, that's who he looks like. Worthing, not Tom Worthington. What's the other guy? Worthington. The guy in Avatar.
Oh, it's Sam Worthington.
Sam Worthington. Okay. Sam Worthington. Okay. Sam Worthington. Look alike. I think it's going to be easier to find it. Boom.
That guy. Isn't that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jai Courtney.
Yeah, they do look alike.
No, this is, they do look alike, but this is not the one I'm talking about. Sorry. Okay. Let's do what you say. Vulture, was that Homecoming? It was, right?
You mean Michael Keaton,
Right. Then the guy that he kills, that he accidentally shoots.
who punches
You know,
stuff?
it was, yeah. He punches stuff. That was his superpower.
What?
Punch guy.
That's what I told
Find
you.
it. No, kill me. Who was the punching guy? This guy. Yeah, that was his superpower.
How do you remember this dude? The
Shocker.
Shocker. Jake Jackson Bryce.
Played by Logan Marshall Green. Oh, okay. Marshall Green. Oh, yes, he looks like Tom Hardy. Yes.
You got both their names wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These are the I always use them.
Yeah, that's true. I can see that.
Yeah.
That resemblance is wow.
Yeah, but the Sam Worthington and the other guy, Courtney, is also another one. Yeah. And surprisingly, it's mistaken for each other as well.
Who?
Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, but yeah, I've heard of that. But yeah, if you think about it long enough, they do have like same facial features.
Right, they do. They give the same vibe.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting one.
Did you check out the new Transformers, the animated
No,
one?
people say it's good though.
Yeah,
Say it's finally like a good.
That's
Transformers,
what I heard too.
but you haven't watched it.
No, I haven't. I've been spammed with its advertisements on socials though, like so I'm like interested to go watch it. You want to go watch it together?
Sure, let me know, man.
It's hard, man. I know. Don't you
Yeah.
know?
It, difficult. It's difficult when you're doing the whole dad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaz the dead.
Even mate dates are difficult.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Really?
Even mate dates are difficult. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like because you got the next, like you're still playing the same video game,
Then
but now you got to worry about resources and time allocation and stuff like that. Yeah. It's not just power overwhelming.
Right. Okay. So it's
Unlimited resources, right? Power overwhelming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Got to put the dash fist.
Yeah. Right. What was the other one? There is no spoon.
There's no spoon. Who's your daddy?
Who's the one of it?
Who's your daddy? You just be invincible. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are secret codes for really old video games.
Yeah. Why would they even put the last one in as a cheat code?
I think it was like they just wanted people to like have fun, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
You know what I gotta say, sidetracking a little bit more, is that I miss cyber cafes, man.
Oh yeah, the cyber cafe vibes. Hey, but they're still around, some of them, you know?
Very few. I haven't seen one in a long time.
A little atas lah. You go inside, you go like curved screen, get like the gaming chair, nice headphones.
You know why? It's meant for older people, and older people have money. That's why. So that's why it's fancy.
But sometimes it's got like not very older people.
Okay. Well, sometimes younger people want to play the older games. They want to kick it retro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Not at home.
I like their marketing. It caters to the women as well. So
Okay.
you've got like headphones with cats in them, and then you've got like nice, like if you're like one of those e-game girls, e-gamers, and then you come in there with like your partner, they've got like a double deck where you can play like Valorant together, or Counter-Strike together,
Okay.
or all these, like, I don't know what other games, all these
I
battles.
think that they're probably doing other stuff there together as well.
Yeah, like checking out the resolution of
Well, it's true that like cyber cafes it's nothing the same as like you going to a place with a bunch of your friends and you're screaming at each other.
yeah, yelling.
Yeah. And like sometimes I played Dota and we were playing, and there were some other guys in the cyber cafe who didn't know us, who they said, "Come, let's have a game." My team, right?
Challenge accepted.
Like challenging, then suddenly some random stranger will come to you and be like, "Yo, your team versus my team." Like a old school, right? So we're playing this bunch of Chinese guys.
Yeah.
In my team was like, do you know Eric in tracks? He was in tracks.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
The Sarawakian guy, and then my cousin who happens to be Chinese, and I think Eric's friend, right? We were playing, and we were playing with 4 Chinese guys, and like I remember they were like spamming the powers, right? And I shouted out, "Wow, macha macha, man, their powers!" And then they heard me, and then the whole game they were just like, "Oh, macha macha, man, macha macha, man." And I was like, "You can't get trolled like that from your house at home."
Yeah, being in that same spot. Now they can do it too, but you have the option of muting. You can't
Yeah.
mute that,
Yeah,
you can't mute it.
you don't know who said it. You don't know where
Correct.
the sound came from.
Right.
Like you're under an extra level of pressure when
Yeah.
you're
But
when we're giving in cyber cafe.
one thing that Shah's actually made sense is that nothing has changed ever since. Like you still have the trash talk today, you still have the trash talk back then.
Right.
And then you'd wonder why.
Yes, yes.
Was it a way of us venting, letting it out at each other?
It's just that it's nice to talk shit in a game, knowing that you're not actually going to get your ass beat.
That's
Like
true.
getting your ass beat in.
Yeah.
But they know what's the problem, right? So like older generation, we kind of know like, okay, you talk this shit because there was a time before all of this where you can't talk that shit because if you talk it, you're gonna get your ass whooped, right? So it's kind of like in our mind, like, well, yeah, that's a thing actually that could happen if I talk too much crap. This guy doesn't like me. I better, I better know how to fight, right?
Correct.
But there's certain generation where that was never a thing.
No.
All of that
Correct.
trash is only online where you're never actually going to get your ass beat.
Correct.
And sometimes I see some people behave and I'm just like, yo, man, that guy's bigger than you. Like, are you sure you don't want to do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that self-preservation thing, I feel like the younger generation doesn't have it.
They feel like there's always gonna be the protective blanket of like, look, I'm on my device, you are on your device, you will never figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Anyway, that's sort of like a generation thing that I notice as well. Yeah. Yeah. That you don't have the real fear of, oh, I think I'm about to get beat up by a bunch of different like directions.
From all angles.
Yeah. Malaysia was not a safe place at some point. Yeah. Sabah was definitely not safe in the 90s, I can tell you that much.
Really, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you like tell me some Sabah stories?
Sabah
Like just like in a nutshell of things.
So, okay, this is the thing, right? To be fair, I actually don't know Sabah. I know specifically Kota Kinabalu.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I've been to like Tawau and Sekan and Kudat and Keningau and wherever, Kudasang all the time, right? But it's different. Like when you don't live there, right? I only know KK. So that's the last time when they started to say, Bosku, Bosku, Bisher, Rapo, Bosku, when they did that whole thing, right? I was like, what is this Bosku nonsense? And I never heard of it before, right? Because I grew up in KK in the 90s, right? They didn't really say it. That stuff was more like in the Tawau area.
Okay.
My KK friend said, no, we say it. I said, we didn't say it in the 90s. And he's like, oh, no. In the 90s, no, it was only in Tawau. But now, we say it in KK as well.
Right.
But so I only know KK in the 90s. That's what I really know.
Okay.
So like, I'm a little outdated. Even like my jokes and stuff like that, people are not gonna, the younger generation is not gonna get it.
Maybe something else has been replaced in the last 10 years.
You're right.
Yeah, you should probably go back and figure it out, man, and see what's happening at home.
At my age show, I don't want tripping and showing that I'm trying to young. See, the younger generation wouldn't know what tripping is.
No, hey, yeah, that's true. I think they might still be using tripping, no?
I think they still use some of the old, the olden slangs from Doth days. They still use it, but
things are coming back, don't worry. I saw this one seed from where Mike Shinoda was interviewed by Jimmy Kimmel. And I think it has Valencia. Even I get confused with
right.
And I think they were talking about like this one old school, I think it was Meteora or Hybrid Theories album cover where everyone is like having really baggy clothes. And,
right. I think that, yes.
And then Mike says like, if you really look at the photo long enough, what was the difference of today's fashion and that fashion?
Right.
You really think about it, you're like, yeah, it's true. Because everyone's coming back with the baggy clothes.
Is the baggy clothes really making a comeback?
I think so.
You know what? I think I don't have my baggy jeans anymore, but I've been meaning to wear baggy. Wait, okay. Did you wear baggy jeans back in the day?
I wore it because my brothers wore it and I knew they wore it because it was the in thing at the time. So I tried it and I felt like, maybe these are a little too baggy.
Not your thing.
No, not really. I like it to like sit on my waist.
Fair enough. So I was from that because baggy jeans are supposedly comfy and hip hop, right? That was the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I used to have baggy jeans like all the way into like the 2010s. Like I never thought I was like out of date, right? And then one of my friends said, "Dude, you shouldn't wear baggy jeans because it makes you look fat. Why don't you wear the new
Upper, yeah,
slim cut
yeah.
jeans? It makes you look better, right?" So I thought, okay, I'll try your
Slim cut.
fascist slim cut jeans, no problem. I'll try it. But I'm definitely going back to my baggy jeans, but I never went back. So that's the problem is that I don't know usually where they are, but they're making a comeback. So
Yeah, go through the boxes where you've kept them at. You might find them there.
I went in KK.
Okay.
I don't know if the termites have got to it yet.
Oh no, it's okay. They would have designed a new,
All
a
right.
new layer.
Added fashion, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So for sure, yeah. I don't like the jeans that kind of like sweep the floor when you walk.
Yeah, correct. And
But
then
another thing back in the day, I don't know if you guys had this here in Malaya, but in Taba, okay, again, generation thing. So maybe that might be another issue is that we would do the whole design your jeans.
So what do you do on it? Like,
So you would go to like a tailor and you would say like, I want this denim and I want it like baggy, like these measurements, and you
Okay.
would design your your
Yeah.
jeans.
okay, so would there be like designs with threads as well?
Yeah. So the tailor would do it, right? But it was like your thing to sort of like show
That this is my style.
this is my design,
Yeah.
right? And my design, like the thing that I did back in the day, which I still think is efficient, okay, is you've got a pocket on your knee. And you know, okay, so it sounds crazy. It sounds kind of stupid, actually.
Yeah.
But I found it's very efficient when you want to slide something and you're sitting down and you want to slide something in your pocket
Right.
and it's in your knee. Of course, I'll probably get mobbed. And you're doing it now.
If you want to slide something, then it's gonna like stick up,
It's
Well,
sort of
it's
like your
slippery.
higher knee.
Oh, right. So it just slides into like your thigh.
Yeah. So like now folds would make complete sense.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you don't have to like reach all the way up to
Yeah.
top part and take your
Yeah.
phone out.
And
Which
what-
is why I made the best purchase in my life, bro.
Right.
You can be ready for it.
Let's hear it. Fanny pack.
Handbag.
All right.
It's so easy. Everything's inside.
Okay. What is in there? I mean, like that's like that can't fit in your pocket.
What is in there that can't fit my pocket? Well, I guess mostly it just starts up with my wallet, and
There are pockets for wallets, right?
yeah, but it just becomes like it just gets uncomfortable with your clothes that you wear.
Okay.
You want to dissect and see what's in my bag, honestly.
No, just tell me what. Okay, just tell me what can't fit in your pocket.
What can't fit in my pocket? So I've got like a
Okay, I know the answer.
I've got
Vape.
like key. No, vape.
No
Car
vape.
key,
Okay.
car key. And then I have like this little spray if I have a long day. So it just kind of like, right?
Okay.
And then you ready for more? Sometimes,
Sure. Let's.
because I've got like fat ass lips, so I've got Vaseline for my lips.
That's not what it's for. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, and then
Right.
I look my headphones.
Okay.
Okay. And then you'll never know when you need these. These have been lifesavers. This is just a regular set of tissues.
Okay.
One is
Wait, wait.
it's a normal antibacterial wet wipe.
Why are
ready?
you like ashamed while you're telling us about this?
And then I've got some mint.
Okay.
All right. And then I've always got my handy dandy, very short USB Type C wire.
Okay.
And then I've got this paper that in case if anyone finds it's got my number on it.
That's what that is. Okay. I
Uh,
wouldn't have deduced that, just so you know.
okay.
Okay,
And
and-
quick note. And then I've also got
All these crazy torchlights.
it's
Okay.
just, you'll never know when you're walking in the middle of the night, you may need a light or something. So yeah, this is
Doesn't your phone have the light for
you could like whip out, or am I facing the front part of my camera above or bottom? Oh, okay, right. Where's let me pull down my notification bar. You press it, and then I'm like, okay, why can't we just press a button?
Okay. First, you got to bring the button.
Yeah,
That's
which
the
is
issue,
oh,
right?
all
There's
right.
one more thing to bring with you.
Yeah, where iPhone did it with their side feature by having a new, bring the button for camera feature.
I don't know. I'm not really familiar with. I mean, iPhone comes up with all kinds of nonsense. I'll never be able.
Correct. But yeah, now that you've dissected my bag, so does it make sense why it's so? And that's not even including where I keep my phone, by the way. So my phone still kind of ends up in my pocket.
Notice how he didn't show you the condoms that he keeps there because he's got racks and racks. No, but I can see the convenient part. Actually, I assume that most of the time people have vapes, but yeah, no, all my buddies that got the fanny packs. They know what
Yeah.
the problem is. That I am very forgetful.
And you may leave the whole fanny pack somewhere.
Yeah, and plus I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Where the option of being uncomfortable
Yeah.
or not being lazy, I'm gonna be like, I will be a little uncomfortable and be lazy.
So, but here's my counterpoint.
Sure.
to that. So that's like the laziest way to carry your
You
stuff.
just gotta remember to carry it.
Okay, compared to like, I got to do a mental check. Okay, my phone is here. All right, my wallet's there. Okay, my keys are here. And then this is like, I'll never need wet wipes. It's just taking up space. And then
Because-
suddenly you spill something in yourself and you're like, oh man, I wish I had my wet wipes with me.
See, and I can be a man and just live with it until you get home. It was definitely practical. But this is the thing, right? This is why you have a girlfriend who has all that stuff. Hey, I just throw all the thing on me. Give me some wet wipes. Yeah.
Oh man.
And they'll just like magically appear,
Okay, I have a question for you since
Sure.
we're on the topic of girlfriends, wives, and whatnot.
Yes.
Would you carry your wife's handbag out in the mall? If
If
let's just say it was heavy line and she's having like a long day and then she's like, Chaz, please.
Oh, I would carry it, but I would carry it, like how somebody carries a decapitated head.
So you're just like, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
So I just kind of like holding like a bowling ball. Like, you want this? But okay, I would. But strangely enough, my wife does not have handbags. She's a backpack girl.
Ah, smart.
Yeah. So she kind of like, she's always had the backpack thing. In fact, one time we went to a club and everybody's like, hey, it's Dora the Explorer.
Hey, what makes of you then? Are you the
I guess I would. Does she have a monkey in it?
Yeah, she has a
Probably the
monkey.
monkey.
Oh.
I don't think it is in December. In the year of the monkey, I eat a lot of bananas.
Wait, no way, you're born in the year of the monkey?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, what? Describes my personality, right? Yeah, exactly.
We are 12 years apart.
Oh yes,
I'm a monkey too, man.
man. How do we get along with each other? man?
Yeah, exactly.
We're monkeys.
Woo-hoo. Hey, have you watched the Wukong gameplay?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yeah? Do you like it? Talking about monkeys, right?
So this is the thing, right? There's a certain level where the graphics get. And it's just like, wow, this graphic is so much better than the other one. I'm like, I can't see the difference.
Like, what more? What more is there?
There's nothing that on-screen gameplay graphics now. Like when you move from when you move from like Nintendo to like Sega, difference.
Correct.
Sega to PlayStation, different.
Correct.
PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 1. Okay. You can see the difference. PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 2. I'm not quite sure. It already looked pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So now we're like at PlayStation 4,
5.
PlayStation 5, sorry. Yeah. And we're like at like all these crazy graphic cards that are coming out.
Yeah. And what more do you want to like show
Can
on the
you
game?
really tell the difference?
I don't know. And what more do you want to like run on your device to have all those RAM eaten up?
Right. Yeah. But I mean, I can't tell the difference. Even like they say like, oh, this is a super AMOLED, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
kind of thing, right? And I'm like, okay, even if you were to, I think there's some phones with 4K or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
But can you really tell the difference of the phone so small?
Exactly. Like, what more detail do you want to see?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It just sounds like my numbers are bigger than yours.
Yeah.
It means that my hoo-ha is bigger than yours.
At the end of the day, it gets the job done, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like, it's just a numbers thing. It doesn't actually.
Yeah.
Actually. Now, I mean, I'm not a phone reviewer. It's probably a very lazy way to review tech, but yeah, I can tell the difference. Therefore, it does not matter.
Are you still an Android person?
I'm an Android, and I have no plans to move over to
Same.
to Apple. Yeah, like the fact that they invent boring stuff, that's the problem. Android is going like, did you see the triple screen foldable phone
Yeah, that was crazy.
by Huawei? That's nuts, man.
I don't know, man. Do you like the whole foldable phone vibe? I don't know how to feel about that little.
I like it. It's just that it's really expensive. Like a double screen phone is like 7,000 ringgit.
That's
And I'm like, would I spend 7,000 ringgit on a phone?
Yeah.
On a laptop? Yeah, sure. But on a phone, dude, that phone's run out in like 2 years.
Buy a motorbike for that price, right?
I guess so. I don't know. I wish you can. Yeah.
You can ride. You can't ride your phone.
I mean, if I was like, okay lah, I'm like freaking loaded. I don't know what to do with my money and putting all in my pocket. I can lah. But 7K for a phone,
That's
dude.
mad. Why would someone? I mean, yeah, it's great if you did, but
Who do you think I am? An Apple buyer? You know what I mean? Apple customer? Apple buyer.
Apple buy it.
All right. So you know what? We talked very little about shows and movies, but I think it's been a fun part.
It has.
Yeah.
We did talk about some movies and then how it related like to music.
Yes.
We went to Arsenal for a little bit.
Yeah, we went all over the place. You know what? I forgot to do this podcast because it's been away for a while. Is that I need to actually make a list of stuff that I've watched.
Okay.
And then it's easier to talk about it to recall.
Yeah.
Like right now, I know I've watched a bunch of TV shows. There's one where this guy keeps changing into new dimensions or something.
In dimensions?
Like there's a box.
Okay. And he like morphs into other
Apple
things.
TV hit shows. Let's see. So even though I dislike Apple, Dark Matter is what it's called.
Dark
Even though I
Matter.
dislike Apple, their TV shows are pretty good. Severance is good. Dark Matter is pretty good.
Right. I'm into some dark stuff right now.
Right.
So there's this show called Monsters on Netflix about these two brothers.
Oh, the what's their name?
I
The
forgot,
Menendez brothers or something like that, right?
Eric and Lyle, I think.
Yeah, no, it's a true story, you know.
Yeah, it's based on a true story. So I'm like on episode 1 on that.
Right.
When it gets a little too dark, and then I'll just switch over to Perfect Couple.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Have you seen the Jeffrey Dahmer one?
Yeah, I did. That was good. That was good. Good production.
You know, the thing about that kind of strange, just that, and the podcast is that I have, you know, the thing is, as a guy, right? As a hetero guy, whenever you date a girl, you're the danger. You never have to worry about like the girl, man. Girls are dangerous, but most of the time, not in that way, lah, right?
Yeah.
But but I never realized, like, as a gay guy, that is a danger. Like you're a guy, but if you go out with someone, that person could be dangerous physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never been so afraid for gay guys ever since watching that movie, man.
You put them in the spot of where you're supposedly to think that they can probably want to defend themselves, but you know it's dangerous for them being in that spot.
There's one scene where he goes into the room and there's like a barrel in the
Oh
corner.
yeah.
And I'm watching it and I'm like, get the hell out of there, man. He gonna kill you.
Yeah, he go kill you.
My voice is all fucked up.
Yeah.
I think it kind of, I don't know. It kind of works.
It does have a nice husky feel. You are like the Scarlett Johansson for a man.
Oh, does Scarlett Johansson have a husky voice?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. I liked her in the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Let's see. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Scarlett.
Yeah. Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Don John. That's what it's called. In 2013. She's got a New Jersey accent in that one. It's pretty hot.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Unfortunately, we are out of time.
Yes, we are.
And so we'll see if this thing works.
Yeah.
And hopefully it does. Then you'll see this. Today is the 27th of September.
Yeah.
So, so let's see if we knew about the diddler. So obviously it's not that old, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Then you'll know.
That just dropped, right?
Yeah. Correct. And you've seen the Eminem's lyrics on that as well on the song?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
We should get back to that on the next episode.
Yeah. We didn't freestyle this time, right?
No, we didn't freestyle this time.
Okay,
No.
all right. Well, thank you so much, Pete. Catch you again later. Let's hope AI does the trick. Right now.